someone to save me. No, and don't come running to blame me.
I wanted to give you a real quick shot of my backyard. This place is just so peaceful. There was a bunch of mowers and a garbage truck going by, so I didn't leave the sound in, but it's so beautiful back here and so peaceful. And I just took Coconut out for a walk, and I just wanted to bring you out here. This is just kind of what we do. I know if you're not new here, you've heard me talk about the cat and how I take her for walks, but really we just come in the backyard and she just kind of does her own thing, and I just kind of stand out here with her because she can't just go roam freely. So I just kind of hang out and she just wanders around and does her thing.
Take it slow, don't be gentle. No, I just gotta know if you're gonna leave me, then just
Have messes here and there. We've been going all weekend long. We've had a lot of fun stuff going on. The kids just got back from camp on Friday, so we got to spend some time with them and go swimming, and it's just been a great weekend. And that is from the cat. It's fake dirt from this plant. But yeah, the dining room doesn't look too bad until you see the floors. Yeah, just fairly dirty, and just some things that just need to be picked up and put away. We've already done breakfast and lunch, and since I've been editing, we didn't clean any of it up, so we put away the food, but there's just messes that need to be put away, and dishes that need to be put away, and dishes that need to be reloaded. There is just random hats on the floor because we watched a movie and it just ended up on the floor. Or it was probably on the back of the couch and got knocked off. But yeah, we have laundry. I've been editing all day, all morning, and so I've just been switching over the laundry and folding it, taking little breaks and getting that done. We did movie nights, we have snacks, and I literally woke up, I started the laundry, and then I edited and put up my bathroom makeover video, so go check that out if you haven't seen it. It's great, it looks great. But now I gotta get to work getting this mess clean because no one else is gonna clean it. There's Willow. Oh, she's so pretty.
just do it.
What do you see? What is it? You wanna say hi to YouTube? No, you're shy. She's our shy cat. If anybody comes over, she bolts. She goes downstairs to her tree where she feels safe. Want to do a channel that inspires you to do all the things, because in all honesty, that's what we have to do. We have to do all the things every day. We have to get up. We have to make sure that we utilize our time properly and that we get all the things done. It is important to do some sort of a physical activity or workout every day. It is important to make sure your home is picked up on a daily basis. It's important to have dinner done. All those things are important. And so on my channel, I want to just inspire you to do all the things. So that's what I'm here for. I recently had a discussion with my friend, and we were talking about emotions, and I just kind of wanted to bring that up because I've discussed this with my daughter as well and a few of my friends, but I kind of have this belief that your emotions are not supposed to be linear. You're not supposed to be angry all day long. It's not a flat line. It's supposed to look kind of like your heartbeat, like going up and down, That's what your emotions are supposed to look like. You're supposed to have anger come in, and if that is to motivate you to get away from a dangerous situation or to defend yourself in a dangerous situation, you're supposed to use that. And if you realize that that's not a dangerous situation, you're supposed to come down from that anger and go to a more neutral state, just like sadness and things like that. You're supposed to have that there to help you as a tool. It's not supposed to be linear. And I think jealousy is one of those biggest ones. A lot of people have a problem with that, and they stay in this very consistent stage of jealousy, and it's a very unhealthy place to be. I'm not a psychologist by any means, and I'm just giving you my insight. I don't know anything about depression or anything along those lines. That would be more suitable. You would have to go to speak to a professional. But I'm just saying in general, when you get flipped off because somebody has road rage, or you missed the green light because you weren't paying attention or something like that, and or even you were behind somebody that was on their phone and wasn't paying attention, and you sat through a whole green light, and so you're mad, and it's one of those things, it's first thing in the morning, and you just let that spiral into the whole entire day. Now it's the end of the evening and you're angry. And that's one of those things that I feel like, if you sit there and you look at the situation, you're like, yeah, we missed that light. I'm late. I'm aggravated. But am I even going to care about this in a week? And that's one of those things. I don't remember where I heard this from, but they're like, if you're not going to care about it next week, let it go. Like, there's no point. That person upset you. Let it go. Move on. Or the same with, if somebody said something that hurt your feelings. It's one of those things. Is this going to matter in a week? Did you really know that person? Was it just somebody at the gas station that, might have honked at you or flipped you the bird? Who knows? But I feel like that it's so important for us to always remember that emotions are meant to be a roller coaster. They're meant to be up and down. And just because someone flipped you off doesn't mean that you can't go into work and have a good day, that you can't go into work and still be in a good, positive mindset and just let whatever was going on out there go and just move forward with your day. I just think that's so important for us to remember. And of course, I forget this all the time. And I have those moments where I feel frustrated or aggravated or something like that. And I'm like, does this really matter? And I just have to self-reflect on it. And if it really doesn't matter, and if I'm not going to care about it in a week, then I let it go. But if it is important and it is going to matter to me in a week, then I think about it some more. I self-reflect and I determine what I can do to make that situation better. Just wanted to share that with you guys. What do you guys think? What is your input on that, and what are some things that you do to help your moods and help control having a good day and just making sure that you're always in a healthy and happy mindset?
Reel me in to get it going, open me up, sweet talking like you mean it, but you're making it so complicated. I fucking hate it. Every time I get too close, you push me away. Don't wanna stick, telling me you don't want any obligations, and how you hate them. Don't call me just 'cause you're lonely. You know you're killing me slowly. No, maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless. You're making me sleepless. Yeah. I keep losing in this game of playing pretend.
Yeah, I'm totally using my cabinet as a step stool. This is short people problems. It's just what happens around here.
Waiting on you, so don't call me just 'cause you're lonely. Maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me.
But I got that all cleaned up. I'm going to move over into this coffee station. I just love this. I got this little thing off of Marketplace. It was just a used item. I cleaned it up really good, and then I brought it in here and I turned it into my little coffee station. It functions really well. I like it over here. It just makes sense. I bring bottles of water over and fill up the kettle, so I never really have a problem with that, and it just frees up so much counter space. And so this has been working really well over here. I also have tea and hot cocoa and all that kind of stuff, and the kids think it's super cute. It's almost like a little coffee bar, but it's just a little one. It kind of reminds me, if you guys ever, when I was younger, my mom watched soap operas all the time. She loved Days of Our Lives. And so it kind of reminds me of one of those little bar carts where they would always go over and pour their alcohol into their cup and then drink it. It just, I don't know, it's just a little drink station, but it seems a little bit fancy, and the kids definitely think it's fancy. They enjoy it in the fall time. Even now, if, they have a sore throat or their stomach hurts or something, we have ginger tea and stuff, so they enjoy that little area over there. It's super cute. Now that I got that done, this is going to be a super chatty one, y'all. Sorry, but I got a lot to say today, I guess. But I'm just going to go ahead and get the countertops wiped down. They just need a real thorough wiping down. I don't know about you, but I do this about 2 or 3 times a day. You know, we're in here cooking, especially during the summertime.
Give me something straight from your heart. All
A
this
little bit of flavored water from here. Every once in a while, we give them some flavored water, so we put it in these fun little glasses. They like it. We did a spa day the other day. That's why we have this, but I'm just going to get it off the cup. So I mentioned earlier that our kids went to camp, and when they came back, they were just completely wiped out. And so I did what I called a spa day, but really what I did was I just lit a candle. I got them some special, we have those special glasses. I'll link those below. Those seem to be popular. I gave those to all of the nieces for Easter. That was like their little Easter bag with their gifts in there. So really cute idea, but those cups are super trendy. The kids thought it was so cool. We literally just put our round marbled ice. You'll see that later on when I make an iced coffee. But I just got ice trays from Amazon, put round ice in there that looks like marbles, and then fill it up with flavored water. And they thought it was so neat. We have one of those things that you soak your feet in. And so I just filled that up. I put some Epsom salt in there. And while one of the kids relaxed and soaked their feet, the other kid did a face mask. And really all I did was I took my aloe plant. I had one of the leaves that were kind of, I don't know if you call it those leaves, but one of the parts of the aloe plant was kind of droopy and about to die. And so I just cut it off. I scraped out all the good aloe, and then I just rubbed it all on their face, and then we wiped it off later. So it really wasn't a face mask, but it was just a little bit of aloe that we put on there. And then after they did that, they put some lavender lotion on their face, and they both loved it. It was nothing extremely girly. We didn't paint our nails or anything like that, but we just did a really relaxing day. They both said that they felt like they could take a nap and that they enjoyed it. So it was just little things around the house that I grabbed just so that we could just sit around, relax. I knew that they were wiped. They didn't want to go outside. They were just wore out. So we just enjoyed our time. We watched a movie, and we just soaked our feet and washed our, and put on our face mask, and it was a great time, but really it was not much effort on my part. But now after that weekend, we went out and hung out with some friends, and we had a really busy weekend, and we just didn't clean up this house. So there's some things that I need to get done. I did take a chair that I think it was actually upstairs, and we brought it down into the front room and living room so that we could do the spa day. And I decided that I'm going to bring that chair into this front room area, and I'm just going to move all this around. I used to have this on the other end, and so I'm going to move it back over there, and then I'm going to grab the chair from the living room and bring it in here, because I used to have this like this last fall, and I just really liked this area. Sometimes the girls will sit down and they'll read in this area. Sometimes they'll finish their homework right here, and so I just really liked the idea of having like our little charging station right next to the chair, and I didn't have any more room upstairs for it, so I just felt like that in this front room would be the best space. I know it's not going to be here permanently. I already have plans to change this around. We're going to get a different charging station entertainment system for in here. It's actually in our basement. We're going to be bringing it up here. So if you want to see some future makeover, some future switching around, rearranging of furniture and organizing and cleaning and all that good stuff, y'all already know what to do. Just hit that subscribe button. You can hit that bell, and it'll let you know every single time I post a video. But I will be having plenty of changes coming up. I have lots of ideas. I just need to bring them to fruition. So right now we're just starting one step at a time, and I'm just going to get this situated for right now. Like I said, it looks so cozy, little corner, and the kids love it. So we got that situated, and I'm going to move on into this dining room. I need to get this all wiped up and cleaned up. It's, like I said, not too messy in here, but I just need to get the table cleaned down. We're going to be having dinner soon.
just 'cause you're lonely. You know you're killing me slowly. Nah, maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless. You're making me sleepless.
Where are all my iced coffee people at? I don't often have an afternoon coffee, but if I do, it's definitely going to be an iced coffee. Look at how delicious that looks. I can't use any dairy creamer. It tears my stomach up. So I use oat creamer and then just a little scoop of brown sugar, and it gives me the energy that I need to get all of this finished. And it just tastes so much better out of a cute cup. I don't know what it is. It just does. But I'm just going to get all this mess cleaned up. I'm almost at the very end. I'm just going to get the floor picked up and then get it all mopped. I use this Tinco. I love this thing, and I'm actually going to go ahead and freshen up our rug. We have pets, we have kids, we're in and out. They have friends that come over, and there's just a lot of dust and dirt that accumulate on the rug. I'm not ready to bust out and do a full deep cleaning. I will be having that coming up. It'll probably be coming up end of August, early September, but for now I'm just going to do a quick little refresh. It does not say anywhere in the Tinco manual that you're supposed to do this. So do this at your own risk, but I'm telling you that I've done it several different times and it works really, really well, and it does freshen up the rug. However, if you were to take the upholstery cleaner or your carpet cleaner, you're probably going to pick up some more dirt with that. So it's really just a surface clean, but it's something that I like to do like every other week, just to come in here and freshen it up and make sure that it doesn't smell and that there's no dirt sitting on top, so that if, I come down to do a workout, or if one of the kids lay on the floor, that I don't feel like it's all gross and dirty. But you can also do this with your small rugs as well. And now I'm just going to take care of this floor and get it all nice and fresh and clean. I love this Tinco. I might be saying that wrong. It might be Tinico. I'm not even sure how to say it, but it doesn't really matter. I love this thing. It vacuums and it mops at the same time. It makes my life so much easier, and it's just a lifesaver. So as long as you remember to plug it in when you're done using it, it's wonderful. It ends up dying on me because I didn't plug it in, but that's fine. But either way, it's just wonderful. You do have to clean it out every single time. My suggestion is the middle part where all of the dirt and debris gets sucked up in. Clean it out every single time. Take your brush roll, clean that out every single time. The brush roll is what has contact with the floor. That is the part that's actually cleaning the floor. So although it may not seem like it's that important to clean, it is that important to clean. If you've been on my channel, you know, if I'm doing a deep clean, I'm doing a one mop head method where I'm never letting any dirty water get on my floor. Well, I'm not letting any dirty water with the Tinico either get on my floor, but unfortunately that brush roll is dirty. And so I highly suggest that when you take your Tinico part and you clean it all out after you're done vacuuming, go ahead and take that brush roll out and clean that bad boy out too. And if for some reason you do have streaks on your floor, you're halfway through and you feel like it starts streaking, or like it's just not doing as well as it was when you first started, just go ahead, grab that brush roll. It just needs a thorough little rinse. Sometimes you might have to rinse it in between, depending upon how large your home is and how much wood flooring you have. I feel like, or tile, or whatever flooring you're using on. I personally feel we only have the wood flooring right now on the main level of the house, and so I feel like that I can get through one cleaning without without cleaning the brush roll. However, I do clean it every single time after I'm done. So everything's nice and clean. It took me a while since I edited this morning. It took me quite a while to get everything done, so my husband has came home and he has a few things that he brought home with him. He stopped by the store and we have piles of waters from everyone, and just a few dishes in the sink. But it's still really clean. I mean, this is real life, it doesn't stay clean forever, but it is still really clean. We're gonna cook dinner and mess it up. We got all this nice and cleaned over here. The coffee station's all stacked out. I have some tea over there if we want some. Got plenty of nuts. The kitchen's all clean. I will still have to mop in here, which we'll just do that after dinner. Unfortunately, my Tinko died because it wasn't plugged in, and so that's okay, it's not a big deal, we'll get to it later. And then everything in here is nice and cleaned up. The kids can come hang out. I moved this chair in here so they'll have plenty of space. Sometimes they like to sit there. My daughter sits there a lot. I found the girls sitting there every once in a while if they have homework, if they're on their Chromebook or their tablets. Sometimes they just like to sit there. So, entryway. First thing you see when you come in the house, I love this area. This is what I did with the mirror from the bathroom makeover. It was just too big to fit in that space vertically, but I really just love it up here. I think it looks so good. I love the texture of the mirror. It looks really good with the decor that I have in the front entryway, and so I'm really happy with that. Just got it nice and cleaned up in here. We are gonna make some dinner and then we are going to relax.